Samsung soundbars for 2022. It's the all-in-one soundbar, the S60B. Check the timestamps and description below because I'll measure it at some point and put other key moments in there. That is the accessories box. We'll go close up on that in a mo. Okay, that's the bar. Looking at the top, you can see we've got some touch buttons there, volume up and down. I'll also see some microphones for voice control or voice command. Okay, it also quotes 5-channel. It says 4 woofers and 3 tweeters as well. So there should be some speakers in that grille at the front. That is the underneath. Quick closey uppy. We can just see there we've got the DC 19 volt in from the power pack, service port, digital audio optical out, HDMI ARC, so HDMI cable to the ARC port on the TV is the only connection you should need to the TV. You can also see there we've got our wall mount points for our wall mount brackets. Have a look at the how to wall mount a soundbar if you get stuck doing that. Some little channels there for our cables to go out behind the soundbar. So that is the back, so I'm guessing they're woofers that are facing backwards. Also, if we look at the sides, if I can focus on it, I don't know if we can show up and see in there, but I can see a speaker there, and whoop, same on the other side as well. Looks a nice compact soundbar. Last year seemed to gather quite a bit of dust on that sort of cloths around. That was the Q60A, so that should be easier just to fetch the dust off with a feathery duster. While I've got it at this point, I may as well get the dimensions as well. So total width is 67 centimeters or just under 26.5 inches. The height wise of it, 6 centimeters, just over 2¼ inches. And the depth of that there, 10.5 centimeters, 4 1/8 of an inch maybe. Onto the small included accessories pack. We've got the paperwork at the top, the right way around. Small user manual, tells you about what the LED indicators mean, a bit about the wall mount installation there, and a quick guide to that remote control. Okay. First thing at the top, 2 wall mount brackets. I'll just take one out so we can see one. So obviously we put the small disc on the wall. This bracket hooks on, so we've got a little shelf. Bar sits across it. Small screw underneath to attach it. Again, look at the link for how to wall mount a soundbar if you're stuck with that. They're all the same. In the bag as well, we have the small discs that we attach to the wall and a wall mount template, so you can mark it out at your required height. DC 19 volt power pack there. That is said figure 8 mains lead. You can attach the mains lead like so into there. That into the mains, that into the bar, and the remote control and some AAA batteries. Looking at the remote control, we've got power on and off at the top, source or the input button, cycle that through there, whether it's Bluetooth or the TV or optical you're connecting to. Bluetooth pairing if you're streaming music from your phone to it. Play and pause button there, you can then skip forwards and backwards or rewind and fast forward through different tracks on your phone or whatever. Volume up and down, mute button, sound mode, press that, it will cycle through the different sound modes. Information, tell you what's going on. Woofer up and down there, so you can increase the woofer up and down. Adjust the individual channel levels there by pressing that and then using either of the cursors. Settings button to go to the settings. Also tone control to alter the treble and bass. It is marked soundbar. Sounds obvious, but it looks pretty similar to a TV remote or a smart TV remote. Push the back down there with a bit of pressure and away. AAA batteries into the back. other end of this HDMI lead is connected to the ARC HDMI port on the TV. So this end goes into the HDMI ARC on the soundbar. This is like so. Then my DC power pack, 19 volt into the DC 19 volt socket, and that is it, all connected. We can then turn it over and run the cable down those channels so it sits flat on the table. Brill. It's got a demo on it. We'll try that as well. I'll go ahead and turn on the TV.
It's been a very warm day with temperatures in the mid to even high 20s, to thunderstorms to spread across. So it may not be all that sunny. Certainly not as sunny as it has been through the day today.
There we go. So we just got a quick message about Atmos enabled soundbar. TV's recognised it as the device as well. You can use the TV remote to control it. It'll all control through the HDMI CEC port. So whether I'm using my TV or Sky remote, it will control that bar. Okay, back to live TV. We'll just try the weather for a sound demo.
Good deal lower. No longer the 29 in central England. We'll probably make around 20 or 21 at most. A bit of residual warmth there in East Anglia on Friday, up to around 25 expected in Norwich. And then Friday nights into Saturday and Sunday, that low pressure sticks around pretty much where it parks itself end of the week. So just off the coast of Ireland or over Ireland itself. And then around it, we've got that Atlantic breeze, keeping things fairly fresh out in western areas. Here's the outlook for the weekend and into next week. You can see much lower temperatures and more frequent shower symbols there on our weather forecasts. That's it for me. Bye-bye.
And it's a really stark reminder of just how fierce the fighting was all along these roads into Kiev.
When prices rise this fast, it hits everyone.
It's like hustling the hardest you can hustle every day just to get through.
Try the audio demo.
Director of the think tank UK in a Change in Europe, and Rina Shaw, a political strategist and former Republican aide.
Two, three. I feel good. I feel good. Wanna stay here tonight. Wanna stay here tonight. I feel good. I feel good. Wanna stay here tonight. Wanna stay here tonight. Ooh, I love you. Ooh, I need you. Want you, baby.
I'm going to say credit to bensounds.com for their content. Want to try a music demo, especially just in case YouTube or whatever stupid company works for and pulls my demo there for having somebody else's music on it. Try the sound modes.
GTS Virtual X. Music. Game. Standard. Adaptive sound. GTS Virtual X.
DTS Virtual X, that's what it started on, and it sounds pretty good on that actually. It has a bit more high end. We'll try Movie Trailer next. Credit to Paramount Pictures for the Maverick Top Gun trailer coming up. Again, credit to Paramount Pictures for that. Back to live TV.
Overrun, for example, if Russia came and thus their cities, their cultures, they feel would be blasted basically before NATO would really get the upper hand. So it makes for some stark reading, and I know she wants to bring it up next week.
Now, all in all, powerful little soundbar there. It looks quite nice and stylish as well. Quotes Dolby Atmos and DTS X Virtual Surround. I did actually hear a bit of a surround effect coming from it. Usually I steer away from virtual surrounds, but that actually sounded pretty good. Quite a good all-round depth of sound there, good clarity. Actually had some bass to it at times as well, I noticed. So if you're after a small compact solution, that is a good bar to go for. I think at the minute it's going to be $450, but they're going to do promos. It'll fall towards winter, and there'll be half-price deals or free with TVs, I imagine, later in the year. And that is it for now. Good-ish.